Hi guys, and welcome to the first video of the Shannon Speaks channel. Today I'm going to go over 5 awesome songs that are going to be helping me get through this week. They are my powerhouse songs, they are my songs that I just rock out to in the car on the way to work, because let's face it, sometimes you just need a little bit of background music to make yourself feel badass. One thing that I've really latched onto in the last couple years of listening to music, and especially metal music, is female-fronted or even all-female metal bands. They are genuinely some of the strongest bands that I listen to. Metal as a whole tends to be a pretty strong genre, because even when it's bad, it's usually pretty good. So, but these female-fronted or even female, entire bands make incredible music. Their vocal ranges are amazing, and they genuinely just come out incredibly strong and also incredibly personal at times, which is a great thing to have when you are a woman getting into the metal scene. So I just want to share these 5 songs with you guys because I think that they're really inspiring, they're strong, and they will make you feel all those great feelings as well. Now, I Set to Kill is a band that I don't listen to a ton. A lot of their work consists of covers, which is totally fine because their style tends to float more to that sort of thing. But this particular song, House of Glass, was an incredibly inspiring song, and it came at a time where I was really struggling with some difficulties in my life last year. So it was a genuinely great song to have, and especially because it talks about being in a low place and how are you going to get yourself out of it. So I find it incredibly inspiring. So if I'm feeling like in a low ebb sort of mood, I will listen to this to sometimes just get myself out of that headspace of, things aren't going my way and things will never go my way. No, it's not going to be like that forever. It will just, things will happen and you just have to get back up and keep trying. So I think that this song really speaks to that, and speaks to just picking yourself up by the bootstraps and getting on your way. Redhanded Denial, Father Said. Now, this is an incredible song and came out very recently, January 27th of this year. Lauren Babick, who is the lead of Redhanded Denial, also does a lot of her own music and projects and just has a fantastic vocal range, and it definitely is shown off here. It goes from these very angelic, lilting sort of vibes to incredibly strong screams and shouts that really hammer home the feeling of this song. And then there's extra instrumentals and synths that really add to this ethereal sound that she really builds with Redhanded Denial. Another song that Redhanded Denial does really well with that sort of ethereal, synth type of stuff is Elysium. I really enjoyed that song as well, but this particular one, even though the music itself is, pretty, I don't want to say standard metal, but it does feel a bit formulaic, but her vocals carry an incredible weight and carry an incredible story, and it's a story of getting out of a place where you felt just totally alone and just totally tormented by the people around you and getting out of toxic places. It was something that I also found at a time where I was struggling, not as much, but definitely was something that I could do with hearing sometimes. So definitely found a lot of comfort in that song and a lot of freedom in that song as well. And the video clip is also just incredibly beautiful. Just incredibly well done all around by Redhanded Denial here. The Bear of Bad News by Relica. Now, Relica, my god, can you please release a full album already? We need it. I need it in my veins, please. This is an incredible clip again, as always, and Relica is just they have such a small discography on Spotify that it's kind of frustrating to not hear anything from them for a while, and then you get these absolute bangers and it's almost addicting. You need more of them. So this particular song kind of leans a little bit into the ideas that they started sowing with Mr. Magic, which was, talking about, this person who holds all the strings and is going to maybe, take you apart one day. But this song is almost the opposite, in which I am holding the strings. I am endless. I am here. You drink your fate from me. It's an incredibly powerful, incredibly great song, and it by all means should not have worked the way that it did. It's an incredibly strange mishmash of different music styles, vocal styles, all those sorts of things that should not in any logical way work. But Relica does incredibly well, and Relica does a really great job. The lead definitely does a fantastic job of mixing regular sung vocals with these sort of hip-hoppy rap style, almost quick vocal patterns in her music. So it's incredible to see those sorts of different styles all mashed together and really working, and creates almost a mystical feeling to it that shouldn't work. It gets in your head in a way that's unexpected and genuinely cool. So definitely give this one a listen. Circle With Me by Spirit Box. Now, this is a fantastic track, one of the first singles that came off of Eternal Blue, and just absolutely nails Spirit Box's sort of evolution in their musical style. They've always been a sort of more low-key, subdued type of metal band that more meshed with the vocal style that's presented in much of their work, because the vocal style is incredibly elegant and it almost feels antithetical to the way that metal is viewed, but even in the screams and the growls, they almost feel too elegant to be in the background of this song, or in the foreground of this song rather, but somehow she makes it work. It's an incredible, powerful song about breaking free of the place that you come to each day and you're expected to do something new and to be something that is yours. So it's an incredible song and an incredible album altogether by Spirit Box. It's definitely deserves all the hype and attention that it gets. It's an incredibly powerful album altogether, and not to mention that the artwork is fucking fantastic. I have their vinyl actually sitting over there on my kitchen table and I'm eyeing it right now because it's still so gorgeous. So definitely give this a listen as well.
Be yours.
Alright, my last one today is Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, and the cover is by Conquer Divide. Now, Conquer Divide is an incredible all-female metal band who just release hit after hit after hit. They never miss with their stuff, and to be fair, their discography right now is quite small. They do have a full-length, self-titled album that is absolutely chock full of bangers. Nightmares I can definitely recommend as another badass song, but yeah, I was really surprised by this cover because I remember hearing the song and always remember hearing it as a meme, and I'm like, I'm sure people have covered this, but I don't think that a metal cover would be that great, and I was wrong apparently. They absolutely nailed the fuck out of this, so absolutely, you know, kudos to them for making Bad Guy sound, I mean, it's an already pretty cool, catchy song, but they make it even better with their metal, and their dirty screams at the end is absolutely fantastic. So I've actually screamed along to this in the car on my way to work, and I've had people looking at me like, what the actual fuck are you doing? So definitely one of those songs that I always feel badass by listening to. So give it a listen.
Play the role, I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing the song if she reads all the lyrics. She'll pity the men I know.
Alright, and that is it for this first video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope to be doing more videos soon. This was kind of just like a video that I could just sort of have fun with and sort of test out, get a feel for an editing style, get a feel for the kind of content that I want to make. So the content may change on this channel a little bit. I haven't decided yet where I'm gonna go, you know, directionally, but the hope is that I can do music reviews. I also plan to do movie reviews. There's somebody that I watch movies with all the time. We love to talk about movies, so hopefully more movie reviews as well. I think would be a really fun thing to do. And also I might take a bit of time to talk about some of the more serious subjects, but that won't be featuring on this channel as much. Hopefully just when it really needs to be talked about. One thing that I do have in the works is a video about Activision Blizzard and their unfortunate issues, and hopefully once I can get a more complete timeline, I think that's what I will be doing, because I haven't really seen a good full timeline of the whole thing, just bits and pieces wherever you're going. So I have that script constantly open, and hopefully we'll be working on it again very soon. If you guys liked what you saw, please hit that subscribe button, and I would highly recommend that you just kind of stick around and see what happens. I would love to hear your guys' comments and thoughts, and if you could give this video a like too, I would really appreciate it. I haven't done proper YouTube for a while. My other channel is Major Arlene, and as you can tell on that one, it's not as active. I just sort of like dump random videos on there from time to time about Doom. That's kind of how I got my start, but this channel plans to be a little bit different, so yeah. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!